Cat cam jump scare. Cat cam jump scare. Look, there is a cat. There's a cat. Look at the cat. There's a cat on screen right now and you're missing it. Holy shit, look at the cat. There is a cat. A cat. Nice car. Thanks. You too. Hello. Welcome to whatever this is. This is Cat Cam. This is my cat. Her name is not Cam, but it's fine. Cat Cam, let's go. Congratulations on everybody who's fighting for first. Even though only one person can claim first, but everybody can claim first. So from the top, congratulations Tadadu on being first. You have claimed first, so today you're better than everyone, and there goes the cat. Let's go ahead and... God damn, that's the wrong button! I hit the wrong button, fuck! Hold on. That's the right button, because I need to wash my hands of all this cat residue. Anyway,
Skill
I can't believe you've done this. I can't believe you've done this. I need to wash my hands again. This is what cat does to me. Fortunately, it doesn't take very long or too much. Unfortunately, it's a really good day today and the cat really wants to go outside. So we're gonna have to go outside after stream, which means after stream I will be touching grass. Hello, Talon by Talon. With his 5-stream streak, kind of eclipsed by May's freaking... Wrong button. I am just hitting every wrong button today. Holy crap. Thank you for the 110 stream streak, May. Thank you for the 5-stream streak, Talon. We're streaking in chat. We're fighting for first in chat. And today... Shit, we're doing Inverse Cipher today? Okay, fine. I guess we'll do puzzles. Just hit the right button? No. I refuse. Okay. Wait, I want to keep that at 3. What are we dealing with today? We have... How the fuck are we supposed to hit that? Oh, we get to control the Elite Strike Captain. We have to kill these all in one turn? Okay, what do you do? If there's cover nearby, deals physical damage to 100% to an enemy target and gains covert ops. Huh. Selects the farthest enemy and teleports an additional movement. Oh, okay. So if I go here and teleport here. Funk. Cool. I can activate this. And... well... I feel like this is the play. If we ended our action right here. Okay. That alerted everyone, which might not have been the play. But if we go here and we explode in 3 tiles? Okay. Cool. Let's go here. Bonk. What the fuck? That does, like, no damage. Okay, that does some damage. And then we go here and continue doing some damage. Wait, we can't even hit everybody like that. Yeah, no, what the hell? We could kill one guy. Okay. Bonk, bonk, and then that guy. Wait, that guy's alive. The guy in the corner needs to die. Okay. So what we do is we move you and oh wait, that kills? Hey yo. We get additional, okay, so this kills. And we can just hit the button here. And wait. So now we are now free to do what we just did. Hitting all these fellas. All my fellas. Bump, 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 bump. Okay, so this... that gets the double kill that we need. And then this... should... bunk, get everybody... okay. So this should work. We win! Everybody is dead! But that's fine. Because the enemies are dead and we are expendable, therefore we win. Final level. Final puzzle level. Oh god, usually level 5 is a pain in the ass. Oh hey, we get to deal with... Why are their thighs so thick? It's fine. They're Jesus Christ. We have 2 turns. Kill all of this. However, we have to hit this lever? I hardly know her? Wait, how the fuck? Huh? Huh? Okay, what do you do? Damage dealt with Elimination Guide is increased by 50. Immune to burn damage. Okay. Selects the nearest target and applies Elimination Guide. The Edgewalker will attack this target. Okay. And gains Cloaked. And deals burn damage equal to all enemies in a 3x3 tile area. Okay. How are we supposed to kill everyone? Because... Holy shit. What does this do? 1 target and you do burn? Okay. Damage dealt to Elimination Guide is increased. So, if... We're gonna... Holy crap. If we go here... Oh, you get stuck in there. That's no bueno. We can hit these buttons. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Me and my boys are gonna mess you up. I rolled a 1. Fuck. So we're gonna try that.
A woman attempted to cut off her boyfriend's penis, but
Ouch.
she missed and cut his thigh. She was charged with a misdemeanor.
That's so dumb. That's so dumb. God. Okay. If this goes here, I can't choose? Elimination Guide for 2 turns and gains Cloaked. At the start, a tile near the target and deals melee burn damage. What if... Wait, what does this do? And teleports... Wait. Can I kill? Yes. And then I can hit this. Neat. And now I can... Wait, can I go all the way back here? No, I can't. Okay. Maybe I go here. Let's try this out for science. Ow. Ow. Oh. Oh, they just kill me. Well, that's unfortunate. Maybe... I need to restart. So... We die, which is unfortunate. I think what we have to do is stay out of their range.
Issue.
Yeah, if we stay out of their range, I could still do this. So, we're gonna try the same strategy, but staying out of the range, because then we're gonna teleport after this. I want you in there. Punk. Okay, and then we just go here, stun on these hoes, and run over here, activate this, and I just don't take damage because these guys, they don't do the 80% damage reduction. Wait, it's okay if that guy dies. He has outlived his usefulness, right? Okay, and now, bonk, bonk. Okay, we're making headway. How do I do that, but with this? Well, we're gonna try this. And now let's see how many enemies we can kill. 1. 2. Actually, you have more movement. So this should go 3. I did it. This was easier than most other puzzles. So how would you rate the difficulty of story heroic mode? Middle finger. In fact, both middle fingers. We will be doing the survey, but first we must do the neural survey fission because I still need to spend my stamina. The reason why I do level 1 instead of level 6 is because level 1 is actually the least provided level. Why not go out in all 3 middle fingers? You know what? Just for that, we're going gambling on standard banner. Because we can. We have so many tickets. I think we already got V6 Tololo. Oh, it shows. Oh, we don't. Let me just check that I'm not crazy. Really quick. Alright, we are very close to V6 Tololo. Recently on video doing 3 middle fingers. I mean, technically you can if you align your fingers right and you're... It's a silly thing. Anyway, let's go gambling. As you know, the only people who don't win when they gamble are people who quit right before they win it big. Let's go get... See? What I tell you? What I tell you? This is it, Luigi. Let's fucking go. Even though I was like almost guaranteed the 50-50 here. Yeah, there we go! Aw, dang it. V6 Tololo, we got it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got her. This is one of my favorite acquisitions. Check this out. Space and stars. Apparently the night sky does look like this, but we can't see it due to light pollution from modern day shitties. But it's fine. I was drinking tea! How the fuck? No! This is actually a waste now! I got a double gold! No, this is the worst kind of double gold! Because we already maxed her out! Holy shit! This is like the monkey's paw good end. Wow! Okay. That used up all of my luck that I've ever had, pretty much. It's not getting better than this. I'm sharing this with the platoon. Holy fuck. Like, bruh. We got a fuck ton of Doritos, which actually is objectively good because this converts standard banner tickets to premium banner tickets. So before I forget, we're gonna take off Tololo and we are going to buff Faye because Faye's the only one that doesn't have extra buffs. That is so sad. Let's go. Let's see how high a number gets. Right now she's at 21,115. And when I press this button, she gets even more Lumina, even though it says more to Lumina. And we get 21,513, cementing her as my current strongest doll. She's a water type. Water? I hardly... By the way, remember to marry your mossy nugget this Saturday, because that is Victory Day, celebrating the day that the Russians basically won World War II from their perspective. So that's how you do it. It's cat time. I could do the challenge modes, but no, Cat Cafe. We'll do it back and forth. One of my favorite acquisition. What? What does that mean? But thanks for the clip. I'll review that later. Vips request. Here we go. Complete Nuggets request. All right, we get Nugget. I like Nugget. You're not Nugget. Fine. What's this? Are you manning the counter in person, Commander? Looks like I'll need to get close to properly appreciate your skills. Ah, Miss Lorelli. What will you have this evening? What do you think, Commander? What kind of drink can best tantalize my taste buds? Or perhaps set my neural cloud on fire. I have faith in our connection. I like the way you speak, lady. Well, since there's a drink for you, it'll have to be a Crimson Desire. Light my fire. PK fire, even. Hey, yo, they're asking for double tea? What? And these nuts. Okay. And then you want a single tea with a water and a coffee. Oh, okay. And you want hot... What? What is that? Rice wine? Oh my god, we're giving the elderly lady some sake. Understandable, have a great day. This is probably the... God, there's so many drinks this time. I mean, we're running a cafe. Of course there's so many drinks. It'd be a problem if there wasn't. You want more of the same? Understand? I'm gonna have to master this rice wine mixture. I hardly know. God damn it, that was the wrong fruity thing. Okay. And then you want a Longhoo tea? Understandable, have a great day. Come on, Lorelli. You want double sake with a cherry on top? I'm out of cherries. Uh-oh. Meat. I win. I win. It wasn't perfect, but it doesn't have to be, because I win. He's not maxed out on cat. Not yet! I will! Once we go this way and get all of our buffs after we talk to the super cute Sakura here. Commander, is order Sakura 01 ready for collection yet? I placed a takeaway order this time. I've got one left. I'm doing them all today! I saved everything for today so I could do it on stream. That's what this stream is all about. There you go. I just finished making it and it's still cold. Will you be having it now? It's not for me. This drink is it's for you, Commander. I placed that order just for you. You must be tired from doing so many things each day, right? You need some fizz to perk you up at times like these. Well, don't mind if I did. I didn't even read that. All right. Have you been collecting the coins through the week? Yes, I have. I always do that. In that case, don't mind if I do. Thank you, Sakura. Thank you. Do you like it, Commander? Yep. The sourness and sweetness are well balanced and it's very refreshing. It definitely lifted my spirits. That's great. Well, since you like it, then can I buy you one for you every day? Given my savings right now, I can treat you every now and then. Lady, save your money. There's no need for that. If you are really gonna do that, find a VTuber that you like and just do a monthly subscription. You don't need to do that. Even as a treat from you, I can't bear to make you go to that expense. Instead, I fully appreciate the gift and the spirit in which it was given. Thank you, Sakura. Fucking... Last night, I was playing Densha to Go on my own personal save file. And while I was playing, Core, motherfucker, bought me Roller Coaster Tycoon. Like, one of my favorite games from my childhood. And after freaking out and thanking him, because I never expect gifts ever, turns out getting Open RCT2 installed and running is stupid easy. Huge shout outs to the people at Open RCT2 that have worked on it, that made the installation process one of the easiest possible installation processes ever. Like, even if you don't know what you're doing, their guides, which I was following, I didn't even realize, like, I already knew what I was doing. The guide was just, click the install button, it'll automatically search for the directory in the most common locations, and if it can't find it, this is how you set it. And it's like, oh, okay. That's why I wanted the GOG version instead of the Steam version, because I was worried that the Steam version might clash. But no, Steam version is just fine. In fact, I'd argue it's easier with the Steam version, because it's a lot easier for the program to automatically find the Steam directory. In any case. Oh, Lewis! He didn't walk over to... We're just gonna shout at Lewis across the hall here. Okay. Commander, I'm here! Yep, I've got your Oasis breakfast tea ready. I charged up the brewing method a little. Would you like to see if it's to your taste? Wow, it smells great! It already tasted good, but now it feels even warmer than before. You must have worked on this for a long time, right? You really are too thoughtful. Flatter me. Sounds like you're trying to comfort a rookie. Not at all! I really mean it! The Oasis breakfast tea you make tastes like happiness, no matter when I drink it. How do you know what it tastes like? Actually, don't answer that. You miss the others from the Oasis too, Lewis? Was it that obvious? know the limits of my skills. It's not so much that the tea was good, so much as that period of time was nostalgic. Well, you don't have to worry. I promise you that if one of our friends from the Oasis ever comes to the Elmo, I'll take care of each one of them just like before. Yep. In that case, I'll do my best to make dolls welcome everyone. Of course, since you did the most work, yours will be the biggest and softest of them all. Thanks, Lewis. Let's go get some cats at the Meow Mart. Let's get my wife. And let's go ahead and get Sakura. We're getting all the cats. And let's stock up. At the warehouse, we want... Instead of the chief, we get chief. What else we got here? We have Little Misfortune. Thank you, Sakura, for increasing wait times. Very cool. What else can we do? We have Inventor. I hardly know her. Hero. Yeah, Hero is good. Okay. And now we collect our points. And then we do the challenge mode. And we're gonna jump around all the modes. Can I auto challenge 3? Probably. But I don't have a Helen built up. Wait, I can still use Taters. This is Helen? Helen, yeah. Alright, we'll do that. Ice Team, go. I'm not gonna cheese it with Voimastina yet. I want to see what my Ice Team, how they do. We're gonna set it like this. This seems like I probably need Suomi. No, I don't. I don't need Suomi if I have Helen. Helen is basically... Yeah, Helen is Suomi if you didn't get Suomi and you like big honkin' badonkers instead of actual... What am I even saying here? Anyway. I don't know what happened on the road yesterday, but there were a lot fewer cops on the road this morning. I still saw like 3 cops, but the Ice Team is gonna do ice. I'll show you ice. Actually, I can't. I don't have ice in my house. The jokes write themselves, but because of an accident that happened with my refrigerator, I hardly know her. The water filter ended up freezing along with everything else. Something within the refrigerator ended up freezing and malfunctioning. And that filter cracked and broke, and it was spilling water all over the kitchen and into the house, and it was a huge freaking mess. I have since then shut off water to the fridge completely. So you can't get water from... You killed your filter? The Ice Age? Yes. It was the Ice Age. But my fridge was freezing everything, which is a problem. Because I don't want a freezer, I want a refrigerator freezer. In any case, what I ended up doing, I shut off the water to the fridge, and then as I was contemplating replacing the water filter, I'm like, wait a minute. What if I just don't? Because I would never really use ice anyways. I don't need to get ice, like, ever. If I do ever need ice, I can just take the poor man's option and grab an ice cube tray from somewhere that I don't have, actually. I don't have an ice cube tray. I do have the official HoloLive Yuki Hanalami reusable ice cubes. Oh my god. There's these ice cubes with, I think it's refrigerant in them, but they're made of metal. So they're meant to be reused as ice cubes. You can wash them and reuse them purely as a thermodynamic item for your drinks. And I think that's pretty cool. Back when HoloLive had really useful merch. So, but ice is, I never liked ice. I always order drinks without ice if I can. The only exception are alcoholic beverages that are meant to have ice in them. That is the only exception I make to the whole ice thing. Otherwise, I don't do ice. Ice cream, on the other hand, I do like ice cream, but I try to avoid it because I am deathly afraid of getting fat and deathly afraid of becoming an alcoholic. Now, eating ice cream and drinking alcohol will make you fat, which is why I try not to drink too much. This is how I beat the alcoholic allegations. Basically, this whole story is just me trying to show us the cubes. Sure, I can can do that. Give me a head. Let me fish them out from way over here. Oh God! Ow, my leg! Oh, I'm not flexible. Oh. Okay. I grab them, and after this level, I will show you the cubes. I want my drink as cold as possible. I'm willing to take a little dilution. The problem with me, which I've explained several times on stream, and I will explain it as many times again because I am the one and only human that has this problem. I don't like water. Water tastes bad to me, no matter the source. The best tasting water has been like a specific freshly bottled water that when I drink it, doesn't make me want to contort my mouth in disgust and like, it didn't taste weird. I don't know why. Drinking water to me just isn't it. I can drink water when I'm drinking alcohol because I'm so drunk I don't give a shit about the taste, but I can assure you the taste is there. What if a cute girl passes the water to your mouth? I will be chugging that shit and savoring every drop. Anyway, she probably drugged it anyway. It wouldn't be the first time. Most water doesn't have taste. See, that's the thing! That's the thing! That's why my brain is wired incorrectly! Water tastes bad to me because there's something fucked up with it! That's why I don't really drink water. Instead, I get all of my hydration from all the vegetables and fruits that I eat, all the tea that I drink, as well as... Okay, you wanted the cubes? Here they are. They come in this little box that says Yukihana on the front, the Yukihana bar. And then when you open it, there are these metal cubes with little logos on them. Oh, you can see the logos actually. Nice. If I hold them up a certain... Yeah. Ice cube, I'll take one out. They're pretty light actually, but they have just the same logo on each side. And it's pretty hard to see, but... Yeah, cubular, yeah. They are very cubular cubes. And if you shake them, can't hear it. There is definitely a liquid inside. I believe it is some kind of refrigerant that is meant to maintain its coolness. You're supposed to pop these in the freezer and they'll get really cold and maintain that coolness as you put them in your drinks, and then you can rinse and wash them. I think they're pretty sure they're stainless steel, and reuse them as reusable ice cubes. Thank you, HoloLive. These were limited run, like when she debuted. So you can't get these anymore. Like these are old. Cool nest, thanks, you too. Let's play the video game. Let's do more Cat Cafe. I'm in the mood for Cat Cafe. I've been looking forward to the Cat Cafe. I like the Cat Cafe mode. There are people that don't like the Cat Cafe mode. I am not a people. I resume Cat Cafe. Here we go. Vips request, and we need to make an Oasis breakfast tea twice. Okay. Hey, G36, my what? Let me give you a hand, master. You look a little tired. Her lore is actually really adorable. I'm not gonna spoil it. You should... it's fine. Aren't you on break right now? I don't have any urgent tasks to handle right now, so you're free to give me orders as you see fit. I order you to take a break! In that case, I want to sit... I am way too in tune with this game. Holy shit. In that case, I want to see how you relax, G36. What would you like to drink? Have an Earl Grey tea, please. Thank you, master. At work, there's decaffeinated Earl Grey, and that's one of my go-to teas. Because the only other option is decaffeinated green tea, and I can only handle so much green tea. But they're both pretty good tea. Okay, let's get this ice cold cherry biz riz fizz. Okay, we got the big pictures. Big picture mode. Okay. At least we got bigger proportions this time. Oh, wait. Also, a cherry biz fizz for you. Understandable. Have a great day. And then we get, yeah, long fu tea, 2 cakes, if you want that cake. And hot sake is my preference, but I will drink cold and room temperature sake. I'll just drink sake. That's how it works. Don't think I won't. That sake, I drink that. Oh, we made the Oasis Earl Grey. Earl Grey has green tea in it and milk and lemon. That's not how that works. Oh, okay. Well, let's confirm more cat cafe stuff. Administrator, go. Let's go ahead and buy Tintin. Oh my god. In fact, if you type this in using a Japanese keyboard, TI, like a little Japanese lesson for you all. Almost every Japanese kana consists of a consonant followed by a vowel if you were to Romanize it. Now the exceptions are a, I, U, E, O, and that's it. So for like K, for example, kaki kukeko, but for T, you'd think it's ta, but the next one is chi, tsu, te, to. But it still follows the same pattern. So Ti becomes chi. So if you type this, it says chin chin, which means penis. There's your Japanese lesson for the day. It's the language. It's not my fault. Oh, we could put a mascot. We could put fancy, but let's instead put my dick on this fucking. Damn it! Now I'm just gonna wait. This isn't a mascot cat. Shit. Let's go ahead and put lay my chin chin on the barista. Okay. Recycler? I hardly know her. Okay. Who can we talk to around here? No one? Oh, wait. There's someone we could talk. Oh. We could click that and it changes? Sweet, we don't have to go to the Meow Mart every time. Hold on. It said we could talk to someone. Where's the ellipses coming from? Hello? Oh, there you are. Did you like it? I made it based on my impression of you. Alcohol, rosewater, beetroot juice, and... Hi, honey! Is how I taste to you, Commander? Or is this the crimson desire in your heart? Lady, it's a fucking drink. Does its color and texture meet your expectations? You once told me that you always drank cocktails like this. Yes, that sec work isn't easy by any means. On occasion, I'd make myself a glass of this after work to reward myself. You're saying that you devised the recipe of crimson desire yourself? Are you surprised, Commander? Or are you saying that I'm more suited to drinking cocktails than mixing them? I wouldn't say that. I just thought that you seemed like the type who moved seamlessly through dinner parties with a champagne coup in hand. Mixing drinks is the sort of thing people only do when they have something on their mind. Like drinking. Well, the mask I wear in public is different from my face in private life. In fact, even the me you're seeing right now might not even be my true self. Let's keep it that way, lady. Indeed, things rarely ever go your way when you're at work, right? I understand that much. However, this drink, it fits me very well. Is it because I'm serving you? People who enjoy their service are always comfortable with it. You mean, you don't like it, Commander? No, I believe the customer is always right in matters of taste! That last part is fucking important! By omitting it, you are... Ah! How you feel is my primary KPI, Lorette. What the fuck does that even mean? All these business terms and acronyms and... fucking profit margins and shareholders, KPI, FBI, STI, whatever. In any case, I'm very happy to be your customer right now. Thanks. Oh, hey, G36. How'd it taste? I hope it was to your satisfaction. Brewing tea is a bit trickier for me. Compared to coffee, trust I didn't mess this up? Of course not. The temperature is just nice. Steeping time was well controlled, and the pouring time was flawless. You've managed to fully bring out the bergamot aroma of Earl Grey tea. It was truly an uplifting experience. The entire sequence of operations was textbook perfect. Doesn't seem to be giving you any trouble at all. I simply followed the steps on the recipe. I'm just glad it's to your liking. I'm starting to wonder if in the Girls Frontline cinematic universe, if tea is treated like wine, and there are people that are tea snobs where it has to be brewed a certain way, like to perfection, as opposed to real life wine snobs that if you line up all these so-called wine experts and give them 2 drinks, one of them being an overpriced wine and another being a cheap-ass dollar store wine of the same type, they can't fucking tell the difference because it's all about pompous fakery and image and shit. You know what? I'm gonna say it. The wine industry is probably for money laundering. The steps in the recipe were optimized by tea masters through countless attempts at improvements. The number of people who can actually focus their hearts and follow them to the letter is vanishingly small. In other words, simply following the steps isn't actually very simple at all. Lady, I just clicked a few buttons. However, I'm surprised that you're a fan of the tea. That's G36 because that name is just... That's because when Zakero first opened, manager told me, I think tea suits you better than coffee. I'm reminded of a Springfield meme with G36. They're on a plane and Springfield's like, coffee or tea? And G36's like, coffee. And then Springfield's like, wrong, it's tea. Back then, manager took an instant liking to Earl Grey tea. The blend of Keeman and Ceylon tea has a robust and powerful flavor, while the fragrance of bergamot gives it an air of elegance. I'm sure you'll like it. And indeed, the scent was very warm. Ever since, it became my favorite flavor of tea, just like the kind you make for me every day, master. I see. Must have been a good memory for you. But the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Let's go ahead and claim our rewards and get back to challenge mode. There's probably more Cat Cafe than there is challenge mode, but we're doing challenge mode. We have to fight 2 elites. I wonder if they're gonna hit us with Cocoon in the fight. Oh boy. Earlier in the stream, I brought up Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 because Core bought it for me. And I do plan on playing it on stream sometime. Probably. I don't know when. I have so many stream games that I want to do, and there's literally not enough time to do them. So, I'm just like, you know what, fuck it, we won't. But I've been watching a lot of that Marcel Boss. I think that might be his name. The Dutch YouTuber that covers Roller Coaster Tycoon content to an autistic level. And honestly, while I find the optimizations and information very useful to know, I have no intention on optimizing my games and parks to that level. Because at that point, you're gaming the system in a lot of cases. Like, a lot of his designs use the hidden game mechanics to the letter, and in many cases, straight up exploits them. And while, yes, I've been guilty of it in the past unknowingly, like, the most common example is $20 umbrellas, where that is a lot of money to spend on anything in that game. In fact, $20 is an asinine price for anything other than the park entrance fee. But when it rains, the programming of the guests is such that they will try to buy an umbrella no matter what. And when I was younger, I'm all like, you know what? I want to see all of my guests wet. I'm gonna max out the prices of umbrellas. And they all bought umbrellas at 20 bucks. I'm like, wait, I'm rich. Holy shit. And since then, I've always done the $20 umbrella trick. And it kind of took away some of the challenge in the game, which isn't necessarily a bad thing because it's capitalism at its finest. There is suddenly a need for an item and everybody suddenly wants that item. It's just supply and demand. When I play it on stream, I'm going to try not make an active effort to not lean into those exploits and just do a regular casual playthrough. Because I feel I'd have more fun doing that. If I feel I want to charge slightly more for umbrellas, like let's say $5 for an umbrella, I think that's a lot more understandable than the blatant price gouging of $20 umbrellas. Like, let's be real, $20 umbrellas are just asinine no matter how you spin it. But other things, I mean, $20 umbrellas is the tippy top snowflake of the iceberg. The instant you go under the water surface of that iceberg, we get into things like the corkscrew coaster, where you just have it launched from the platform at minimum speed into a half corkscrew and it just comes back to the station, and that counts as like a really high throughput, intense, expensive ride that nets you fuck tons of profit. And because it takes so little space, you could just spam that coaster over and over. Because the way the game checks for... Why are we talking about icebergs now? Because we're using my ice team. Every one of my girls here is of the ice variety, which is why they're so cool. Just kidding, they gave me the cold shoulder. This is because I can't talk to women. Back to icebergs. The corkscrew coaster. How Roller Coaster Tycoon checks for redundancy versus park value is that if you have 2 or more of the same ride type, the park value of all of those rides gets a 0.75 times multiplier. So it's a slight nerf, but it's more of a once applied diminishing returns, the key being once. It's like, would you rather have one $10 bill or 100 $5 bills? Like, that's a silly analogy, but once you understand how it's calculated, it doesn't really deter players from spamming the same rides. And honestly, if you want to have multiple of the same rides in the park, more power to you, go for it. When I was playing when I was younger, I would avoid that at all costs. There would always be exactly one of each ride in the park. The only exception would be 2 different designed roller coasters of the same roller coaster type. But even then, that would incur that 0.75 times multiplier. But it's still viable. What gets really egregious is when you line up a bunch of Ferris wheels together. Which, to its credit, if you color the Ferris wheels and put like 7 Ferris wheels next to each other in a rainbow pattern, that's actually pretty sick. And that'd be pretty cool in real life. But I don't know, man. It just doesn't vibe well, personally for me, to have a bunch of the same ride in a theme park. I feel like I'm missing info now. All the info you're missing is just my aesthetic when it comes to theme parks and amusement parks. I see you're hard at work, Commander. Please keep your work-life balance in mind. Bullshit, work-life balance is a scam. I'd rather just have a life and not have to work. But you can't do that unless you're filthy rich or a CEO or some shit. But even then, you still have to put in some time. Ah, well, retirement. All the old people that are scared of retirement because they're gonna be bored, like, huh? What? What do you mean you're gonna be bored? That makes 0 fucking sense. Oh well, thanks for your concern. All you have today, Papa Shah. Here, have this wedding ring instead. Oh, shit, I already married her. Well, it's kind of embarrassing. Since you asked, I'll have 2 wedding rings. I'll have an almond cream, please. Oh, I will definitely give her the cream. Hand cream for lotion, so her hands don't dry up when she gets the drink. So that way it doesn't accidentally scald her hands. There we go. Let's do this. Almond cream. But first, I need to serve all these other customers first. I find it silly that she's first in line, but then walks away. She orders her drink and then leaves. Like, oh, shit. I messed that up. Because we gotta put water first and then, no! Oh, no! I failed. This is so sad. This is I got distracted. I almost put in sake instead of milk. Oh, that would have been bad. This is fine. Allegedly, this is fine. Oh, you want cake. He's got that cake, milk, and lemon. Very nice. Double tease nuts. Very cool. Up next, you want that Earl Grey. You know, I just grab a freaking Earl Grey tea packet and call it a day. And you want iced tea, double milk, and what the fuck is that thing? Is that tofu? Oh, that's supposed to be cream? I don't know what those were. Ah, well, it's fine. Let's get some more dialogue. I wanna read the dialogue after I buy some cats. What cats you got? We got the Robella cat, commentator. I hardly know her. Oh, we have the French cat, Ampoule. When your cat comes inside the house and tries to hide, that's Ampoule. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. I don't know what I'm trying to sing, and it rhymes. That's abhorrent. I've been making that joke too much. No joke too much. That's how I roll. This is delicious. The bitter-sweetness of the almonds is a perfect match for the frosty texture. The ingredient proportions are just right, too. It's an honor to be able to sample your work, Commander. Like it that much, then you're welcome to come over for the next few days. Really? That's great! Also, Commander, could I ask a favor of you? I'd like to bring a portion back for Leader Mossy Nugget. Sure. How sweet does she take it? 30% sugar is good enough for us. She always says, the best kind of sweetness is the kind that doesn't taste sweet at all. In other words, she doesn't like it when the sweetness is too cloying. Well, it's a good thing I'm nonchalant, I guess. Alright. Still, why do you like the almond cream so much? Actually, that's also because of Leader. When we were in PubSec, it was an occasion when we teamed up to resolve a tricky dispute. After knocking off, Leader suggested that we go celebrate. At the bar, she ordered 2 Moscow Mules, basically a very strong vodka-based cocktail. She downed her drink in one gulp as she complained, and I couldn't help but stare at her in sheer awe. After that, she puts the other glass in front of me. The drink was way too strong for me, and it left me coughing and spluttering after just one mouthful. She laughed and then got me an almond cream instead. While having dessert in an alcoholic establishment was kind of childish, the taste was unforgettable. I was having a dessert in an alcoholic establishment childish. People order dessert all the frickin' time in bars, like, bruh. I'm very glad you told me about your past, Papa Shop. I can tell you more stories about the past if you'd like. Okay. I want to hear more story! Did we unlock more? Oh no, we're just... Let's swap out the cats. Which one takes my ampoule? Oh god, this isn't a server cat. Oh! Sweet, we can have a manager. I hardly know her. Okay. It's now time for the final challenge mode. Can I auto? Shit. Well, we'll try. We'll try. The level 60 bosses can sometimes throw me for a loop, but I'm going to choose to believe. What I will do after watching the really nice intro. Doink. Okay. If I put you right here, no, I need to put you out of range? Oh wait, you're Helen. Wrong character. There we go. Can you? How are you out of range? If I put you right here, can you? Okay. Let's put you right here, because then you can still hit everyone and you're still kind of behind cover. Because I want to optimize the initial buff. And then... It is wild to me that the majority of people I talk to Roller Coaster Tycoon was before their time. Which is wild since it came out in the late 90s, early 2000s. Like, okay. It's a great game. It's just an old game. Or also told me about a similar game called Parkitect, which is a modern-day reimagining of Roller Coaster Tycoon, which draws heavy inspiration from the game. However, it's its own thing, because it focuses more on the logistic side of things than the just place a bunch of things and be a simple park tycoon, profit margins, and making rides and stuff. I'm really curious about it. It is $30. I'll probably wait for it to go on sale. It's been out for a while. Apparently there's more DLCs for it as well. It looks like a really good game. It looks like a game I'd enjoy. I do enjoy management games. Unfortunately, Formula 1 Manager 2024, or whatever year it was not really a great game. Or was it 2022? It's one of the years. It flopped, which sucks, because it's a full $60 game that Taters bought for me. But I'm glad he did. I've still played the game quite a lot, but it couldn't hold a candle to the game it was based off of, which was just Motorsport Manager, which was like just a better game in every way. Rebella's shooting through the wall. Holy shit, we're not gonna win in one turn, are we? Nah, we can't win in one turn. Oh no, Helen's taking like minimal damage. Ah, it's Mark's Cocoon's room. I don't even know what that means. Break him, John. Are we gonna address the cocoon in the room? Please? Okay, so I guess not. Alright, it can't overwrite. Ow. She hit me for 0 damage. But I'm gonna hit her with the volume. The Baja Blast! That didn't kill? How much health do you have, lady? What the fuck? Alright, this has to kill. Death from above. That wasn't even her ult. She's just shooting through the wall. I win. We have killed Cocoon. I win. Nice. Okay. And with that, we have completed the challenge mode. Let's go back to the cat cafe. And let's just continue the cat cafe because that's it. I think the rest of the stream is just gonna be doing cat cafe. All right, we need to make 2 almond creams. Let's do it. Oh, it's Helen! Oh, are you personally working the counter today, Commander? Oh, we're running a cat cafe, so I need to do my due diligence. In that case, don't mind if I do then. So what do you like, Helen? Wine? Champagne? Maybe an iced Americano. They all sound tempting, but I think I want a change of pace today. Make me a butterfly pea milk pudding. What the fuck is that? She refuses to elaborate and just leaves. Based? Question mark? I mean... Wait. Oh no. Oh no, I messed that up. Iced tea, then milk. I do appreciate how the penalty for messing up is just, oh, just throw it away and try again. It makes this a very easygoing, low-stakes, casual mini-game that some people don't like, and I'm like, why not? I like this mini-game. It's a nice little mini-game. It also helps that a lot of these mini-games, in fact, almost all these mini-games, are limited run, so you don't really focus on them. They also slightly change it each time it's brought into the game, which I really appreciate. So it's never the same exact game. I vaguely remember the first iteration of this minigame. Hold on, what the hell? Is that lavender? Okay. Didn't we already unlock? Oh, it's wall decoration. Okay. Cool. Hi, Helen. Well, it's for the sake of running a cat cafe after all. That means I need to properly run this place. So while the kitties are the stars of the show, we can't slack off on the cafe's desserts either. Pay the customers' wallets through their stomachs, so they say. Indeed. It seems you're quite skilled at running a business, Commander. What do you mean by skilled? I'm barely keeping things under control here. Still, I didn't expect you to pick a drink like this. Oh? Didn't you take me for a drinker, Commander? The suggestions you made earlier all had quite a high alcohol content. I just thought their elegant air suited you very well, especially given that ballroom gown you often wear. I see. That said, I prefer refreshing desserts like these over alcohol at times. I might not know, but I was making butterfly pea milk pudding since my Griffin days. Shifnaya would occasionally throw tantrums back then, and there was no soothing her. So I read many books about childcare, and I finally hit on the idea of placating her with sweets. Butterfly milk tea pudding was the result of that? Sparkly colors and taste were the perfect thing for pleasing her. Shivnaya was so happy that she pestered me to try some too. So I did, and it was good. You've always taken good care of everyone, Helen. It seems this drink really does suit you well. Hey! Cat? Administrate? Ayo? We can get Bond? James Bond? And Petite Landmine? Holy crap, they added Mark 23. No, we can't afford her unless we go to the diary and we claim. Okay, very cool. And now we should now be able to. Okay. There's more cats, and I can't afford them, which is unfortunate. So what we're gonna do is what any sane person would do in this situation. We're gonna go gambling, because the only way to get more currency is by gambling for it. So let's see if we can get the angry Chinese lady. Even though we just drew a double gold, it's quite statistically the same likelihood that we're gonna get a gold this run. But you know what? I'm not feeling lucky, Punk. As you can see, we did not get lucky. Thank you, Daft Punk. The Punk has been daft. By the way, that double gold earlier was my second double gold in this game, so 0.7%. That's... People will think 0.7% is a good chance. It's not even 0.7, it's 0.6. 0.7 is for the weapon banner. 0.6 is for the character banner. It's like, okay, that... bruh, I am... It's whatever. In any case, we're gonna take a Bezos break, and when we come back, we're gonna continue the Cat Cafe, and I'm actually gonna intertwine some Helen lore. I've been getting her gifts, so we can do some Helen lore when we get back. But until then, we'll be back in about 3 minutes. Don't watch the ads. You're better than that. Treat yourself, respect yourself, be good to yourself, and for the love of God, cancel as many subscription services as you can. Let's go gambling! Oh, okay. That's what happens when I go gambling. If I ever go to a casino, I would get kicked out because every bet I'd make, I'd say, let's go gambling! Hey! We got the greatest handgun ever made! Aw, dang it. 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 Hey, double purple! We getting Doritos. Basically, every good thing we get out of standard banner is just good because we get the standard banner tickets for free and we just convert it all to premium banner tickets, which is a scam in itself, fucking pyramid scheme, but hey, we take those. Ugh. Very nice. Okay. Why don't we head on back to the cat cafe? Why don't we head on back to the cat cafe and see how far we could get? The sales start. VIP complete Nemesis. Wait, Nemesis can talk? Oh, hey, it's Diane. How does that work? It doesn't work. This tea's aroma is delicate and elegant. How refreshing. I didn't expect you to be the one brewing it, Commander. Your technique in warming the cup and pouring the tea looks so practiced. Ah, it's Diane. What'd you like today? And I'll have to trouble you for a long-weaved white tea, Commander. Oh, that sounds pretty good. Of course, I hope it pleases you. Diane's one of my favorites. She is so sweet. Very gentle, very nice. Overall, deserves the wedding ring. Water, I hardly know her. Oh, hey, it's Nemesis. Nemesis can speak whatever language for Darjeeling tea. Okay. Go ahead and give you 2 cake. Nice. So you want a hot with milk and double coffee. Understandable. Have a great day. And you want double tea. And then these. Understandable. Have a great day. Oh crap. I didn't fill up the tea. Double tea with a syrup. Okay, grab one of those. And then this one just has like one of everything. And by that, I mean kind of some things. Really? It's Changye Baihao tea? Just remember to make it hot. It's just, you pour the 3 teas and it's hot. Okay. Well, Diane, what'd you think? Downy Baihao leaves, steeped to a light amber color. Truly, this is a well-made cup of tea. Commander, could you be a master of the art of tea brewing? I wouldn't say that. Simply followed the steps in order. I'm just glad I didn't waste the leaves. How could that be? Just look at the color of this tea. How is that a waste? You flatter me, Diane. Waste and regret go hand in hand. And to be fair, I've had my share of setbacks too. Let's leave that aside for now. Why do you think this Baihao tea so much? It's quite a special preference to have compared to other drinks since it's literally just the same drink 3 times. Actually, my first time trying this tea was not of my own volition. Before that, I didn't understand how a pot of clear tea could stir the heart to that extent. After all, I am a doll. Even with a fully furnished gustatory module suite, it would be difficult to appreciate the nuances of its taste like you can. I'm not a doll, so I find it hard to understand how you must have felt back then. Change your perspective. It's because I came to understand the true essence of this tea is the feelings that go into it. The flavor is important, of course, but the feelings it contains are what truly is precious. When I was in the satellite cities, I once thought of out a renowned musician to compose songs of my own. However, she always sighed and said that my music lacked true emotion and couldn't move the heart. So I practiced ceaselessly, hoping to find a way to resonate with others in my neural cloud. After countless failures, I finally earned her approval. On that day, she celebrated by making tea. Both the taste of that tea and her affirmation have remained with me ever since. I see, so that's the story behind it. Thank you for sharing it with me, Diane. I think I've heard that story before. Where have I heard this story before? I swear I've heard it before. That was like part of her lore. Well, I mean, I know her lore, but it's... Can we afford... Ooh... Oh, that blowjob cat! Phoenix! Like Phoenix, but not. An infinite amount of ingredient stock? That's cheating. I want it next though. So, any more? Okay, so before we proceed, it is time to continue gambling. We're gonna gamble till I'm out of standard banner tickets. Let's go gambling! Okay. I guess we just don't get... It's whatever. It's fine. We're just getting more Doritos. Probably not many more Doritos, but we'll fix it in post. Doritos? No? No? Bruh. Spoilers for Ksenia's lore. She buys you a massage chair. Honestly, if a girl buys me a massage chair, that's pretty good, honestly. She's alright. Not my favorite, but you're okay. Some of you dolls are alright. You sound excited. You know what? I'll show you excited. Let's do Helen's lore. Oops, wrong button. Okay, let's do Helen's lore. I have not done her lore yet. I move the final document out of my sight, then slump into the backrest of my chair, fatigued. I can't seem to finish them at all. Long work hours leave my brain numb and drained, yet several red dots still flash on the screen, indicating unfinished tasks. If only someone dependable could come over to help me right now. I hear a few light knocks on the door just as the thought flashed across my mind. What convenient timing! Knock, knock, knock. Who is it? Knock, 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 knock. Who is it? No answer. Knock, knock, knock. Come in. The door slides open in response. I lift my weary eyelids and look towards the door. A familiar blue silhouette steps in quietly, accompanied by a faint fragrance. It's Helen. Like a ray of moonlight, her quiet presence brightens the hollow ops room. A clear, gentle smile crosses her face as she offers a cup of warm milk. She made it herself. Good evening, Commander. I brought you a cup of warm milk. I really put myself into it. I can't fucking do it. I give Helen a knowing nod as a greeting, then find my gaze involuntarily drifting back to the documents displayed on my terminal. Are you not going to rest yet? I helped you finish some of your documents in the past few days, so if there's more to do, feel free to hand them over to me. Thanks for the hard work, Helen. Still, I'll go to bed in just a little bit, so feel free to sign off. A light thunk interrupts me mid-sentence. Helen places the milk-filled cup on the table with a small amount of force as a display of her clear objection. I gaze up at Helen again in surprise. Her smile remains gentle as it always is, but I can feel just that slight tinge of concealed displeasure on her brow. This is me and all of my friends. This is how we treat each other. We notice that they're really going through it. We come in and offer a favor. They say thanks, but I'm good. But before we can even finish it, we're like, I insist. And as Northern Lion explained, saying I insist is the final gauntlet. It is the throwing the politeless gauntlet. If you insist over someone's I insist, then you're being rude. To say I insist is the final say. Unless you have a genuine emergency or otherwise dire reason as to object to their insist, the game is up, man. You gotta just roll with it. Accept the favor. Helen? She froze. At a loss for how to respond, I could only mutter her name hesitantly. Commander. Her voice is as gentle as her smile, yet it carries an unmistakable firmness. I remember, you promised to go to sleep at 9, 19, and 32 hours ago. Isn't that right? I'm not done with all the... Okay, just let me finish reading this. Nope! Helen's refusal is adamant. Her tone is not castigatory, yet it still carries a sense of non-negotiable insistence. Uh-oh. She insists. Wait, don't take away the terminal! I didn't close my incognito tabs! Be a good boy, okay? Helen strides up to my side and lifts me from the chair. Then she pushes my back to a corner of the ops room before pressing on my shoulders, making me sit down on the sofa. The soft cushioning of the sofa catches all of my heft. It feels as if it took all the weight off my shoulders, too. Helen, I know that rest is important, but an underground broker gave me a quote and... Shh. A cool finger presses upon my lips, carrying with it Helen's unique scent. Every unuttered excuse in my brain is instantly smothered. The only thing that you have to do right now is rest. Leave everything else to me, okay? Helen retrieves the warm milk from the table, then gently brings it to my lips. I can't even drink it by myself. Please have a sip, Commander. I'll hold the cup myself. Wow. She insists on this too! Oh my god! My attempt to reach for the cup is gently pushed away by Helen's other hand. Facing her gaze that allows no argument, I gulp down what I was about to say before gulping the milk. Warm milk slides down my throat. The perfect temperature warms and comforts my gullet all the way to my stomach. What a good boy. Would you like another reward? If a woman spoke to me like this, I would be very surprised that 1, she didn't run away from me, and 2, I would be locating the nearest exit. Thanks, Helen. I'm feeling much better. So, before I can even finish my sentence, a pair of cool hands encircle my neck and apply slight pressure, shutting down my attempt to stand. She's gonna strangle me. If I let you go now, you'd definitely slip away like a little kitten and go back to work. A sliver of a smile can be heard from her voice. She saw through my plans, as usual. Going to bed. Swear. Commander, your tricks might work on the other dolls, but they'll never work on me, you know. Come on, let me go just this Helen's fingertips gently trace my collarbones before climbing up my neck, pressing on my stiffened pressured points just right. When I was younger, my mom would always want me to do this to her neck, and I now that I'm older understand why. I would squeeze her neck, but she'd have me do it in a certain way. I didn't realize it was a massage method. I thought she wanted me to strangle her from behind, but like with the back half of the neck. But I was a dumbass little kid thinking like, are you sure? She's like, yeah, just squeeze. And I'm like, oh, okay. And I did, and she liked it. I'm like, oh, okay. She uses just the right amount of pressure to precisely relieve all the stress from my tensed muscles. How does this feel? The pressure okay? Feels great, but I'm afraid I'm imposing on you too much. This is like half of my friends here. They always say this to me, and I'm all like, that's why I'm here. You don't understand. Anyone talking to me is an absolute win. Meander, you're being too polite with me again. She shifts her hands up to my temples slowly, as if to interrupt my pleasantries. Starts to massage my aching temples with the flats of her fingertips. Repetitive motion somehow managed to refresh my groggy mind. Don't say such things anymore, okay? Nah, I'm not. I never said it was you. Nice self-report. I want to help you shoulder your burdens. She leans in slightly, her warm breaths caressing and tickling my ear. Man, I am so glad that half my family, and by that I mean my mom and sister, taught me how to give massages. Because it really helped me in college when I was dating. I would give my ex full body massages almost every night, and she freaking loved it. The problem was she couldn't massage worth shit. So when I was sore, I just had to fucking deal with it. That didn't stop her from trying. Unfortunately, when she did try, half half the time, it didn't do anything and it just felt weird. And the other half, it just made it worse. And I'm like, it's fine. Just stop. It's making it worse, please. It hurt to say, but I tried to teach her how to do it. I genuinely tried, but some people just aren't built for massaging, I guess. It's whatever. You talk to me sometimes, and we're talking right now! And if you want me to do more, he pauses, then deepens her voice into a suggestive whisper. I'm willing to keep you company every night. Helen, don't do that. A wave of warmth washes over me as I gaze into her limpid eyes, mere inches away. Thanks for the offer, but there's no need. I'd be going against my own conscience if I push off more of my work on you. Helen is not amused. Helen falls into a rare silence, her fingertips inadvertently starting to apply more pressure. She's gonna crush my skull. Helen? Helen gives me a somewhat defeated look and sits beside me to ease my body flat on the sofa. Okay, I'll stop with the pranks. She adjusts my fringe to tidy it, then lays her palm over my forehead, her actions as gentle as if she were coaxing a child to sleep. I just want you to rest, at least for a while. I used to read picture books to Dushifnaya to help her fall asleep. Why don't I tell you a story too? Have you ever heard of the Petrel story, Commander? Petrel? In one of the seabirds? I find my conscious nest slowly drifting away under Helen's caresses, with our voices growing increasingly muffled. That's right. Helen's voice becomes distant and gentle, as soothing as a lullaby. Once upon a time, a young petrel lived among the boundless seas. And amid storms, it found joy in waltzing between thunder and lightning, yet it still yearned for a nest in which it could enjoy a moment of peaceful slumber. Its companions never understood the seagulls who built nests on the coast, deeming them timid and weak, birds who clung to comfort and safety. But to this particular petrel, harbor of refuge and rest was beyond precious. Commander? I feel a warm hand caress my face in drowsy ness. A fleeting fragrance follows, and along with it, the slight tickle of a hair strand across my nose. As the nearing sense of warmth vanished just as quickly as it arrived, I return to the tranquil serenity of dreams. Commander, you really are just as defenseless as you were 10 years ago. And I fell asleep. The light of dawn pours through the windows of the ops room, falling upon my face. I rise from the sofa slowly, piecing together my hazy memories under the warm sunlight. I slept too deeply. I rub my eyes and look around. What? The ops room is empty. A familiar blue silhouette is long gone. I approach my once disorderly desk, finding it meticulously tidied. As for my terminal, most of the tedious documents and external correspondence have been marked processed. A sticky note lies quietly on the corner of the table, bearing graceful, familiar handwriting. I help myself to a photo of your cute sleeping face. Make sure you're getting proper rest, or the rest of the Elma will get to enjoy this photo as well. It's always a sleeping photo. I mean, that speaks volumes about me, too, but... Okay. Scratching my head, I reminisce about the soft, comforting feeling of warmth that I felt in my sleep last night. Give my nearly cleared task list another look, an indescribable feeling wells up inside me. Feels as though I've experienced a magical night straight out of the Crane's Return of the Favor. Put down the sticky note and walk out of the ops room. Warmed by sunlight streaming through the windows, I stretch lazily, ready to savor the rest of the sentence that I couldn't read in time. We'll get into more lore later, but I do like the side stories. They are actually probably one of my favorite parts of this game, and I haven't even read them all yet. But now, it's time for gameplay. Here we go. We need to make 3 Crimson Desires. Hi, Dushifnaya! Oh, Guidepost of Destiny. Are you concocting a fated elixir? Since time and space have converged here, then I am compelled to exercise the privileges granted by my contract. Hello, Dushivnaya. What would you like today? Will it be sweets, a cocktail, or coffee? None of the above. One silk stocking tea, please. Don't say that. Don't say that. I have seen so many things. Oh my fucking god. Okay. My mind just went everywhere it should have. Okay. Now that that's out of the way, it's back to mixing drinks and changing lives. We Valhalla up in this bitch. If you haven't played Valhalla Cyberpunk Bartender Action, it is a strongly recommended game by yours truly. It is a wonderful experience. The fuck of a misinput. Calm down, it was a misinput. Wait, what up? We just need to make hot triple? Oh, baby, a triple. That's the easiest drink to make. They just added an extra mouse click to it. Okay, and then water, lemon, and coffee. Wait, grapefruit Americano? That's new. You haven't made that before. Silk stocking tea. Where are your socks, lady? Why is your cheese? Oh, the cheese adds to the... They're not helping the... Okay. Please, Dushivnaya, tell me about your metallic stockings. This chaotic mahogany vortex. Ah, how rich its fragrance. Enough to soothe my restless soul. Truly, you are the king of making silk stocking tea, Commander. Can't believe you have so ably mastered the art of elementary alchemy. You flatter me. Still, I'm glad you like it, Dushivnaya. Where the hell did you get that silk stock? Indeed, I do. This familiar flavor awakens the phantoms of my past from my sealed memories. What did it remind you of? When our blessed sanctuary was first constructed, Rosalind, known as the Mother of the Masses, conducted a census about our soul's desires. During a sacred revel, she bestowed this brown elixir upon me. It was redolent with meaning, and I will never forget it. I see, so it dates back from when the doll community was formed. Must have been really hard back then, right? Trying to get milk powder and drink ingredients must have made a tough situation even worse. Well, a fake can serve as a sacrifice if it looks similar enough. Wow. Even if it's just the illusion called sugar water. So in the end you substituted sugar water in the recipe? Well done. From now on, you and everyone else from the doll community can have this most authentic drinks aboard the Elmo. Yay! Let's see what cats we've unlocked now. Oh, we can... Okay, we can have triple. Wait. There we go. I figured out how to put all of the cats. Also, we need to unlock... Power? That's not power. That's Suppo. That's Suppo Cat. They added Suppo Cat. Let's get Blowjob Cat and cheat. Inventor, Chin Chin. There we go. Put Blowjob Cat on duty. Very nice. Oh. The kitties have gathered and they look worried. What's the matter, guys? Are you hungry? You want someone to play with? The two kitties shake their heads. Fox uses a claw to draw a little stick person with twin tails, and Common draws a visitor. I see, so you need me to help you find some. Let's see, who matches this description? The person who matches is Lena. Okay, oh, there she is. What's up, Commander? The kitties are looking for you by name. Foxy even drew a picture of you. Foxy's always been so smart. Here, time for huggies. Common also drew your signature visor. And you got hugs too, Common. Ah, the kitties are all so soft and smell so nice. Are you hungry? Ixis Lena will get you extra cat food. I can't hug two kitties at once. Commander, I'll let you handle Common, okay? Be nice to her. Why comment?
That's because I get the feeling that Foxy's a little like Leva on account of how smart she is. Usually, I'm the only one who cares about Leva being my big sister. This time, it's my turn to be the big sis.
Oh, nice. I unlocked a hidden thing on accident. Very cool. Let's go ahead and continue grabbing the cat currency. As well as going gambling! Because I still have tickets! Do I still have tickets? This is gonna be the last time I gamble this stream because this is gonna be the rest of my standard banner tickets. Let's go gambling! Oh. Game sucks. I didn't get the thing I wanted, therefore. Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. All right. Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. Oh, wow. Fine. We'll do more lore. Even though I've actually liked that. Okay. Oh, shit. There we go. Hey, this is the one that she had last time. There we go. She looks at the paper. Let's go back to the lore. This is the last one. It's said and done. Man, I remember when I was that busy at work. My fingertips give the terminal keyboard a final tap. With that done, I breathe out a sigh of relief as I flex my stiff neck. Thanks to Helen and the others on the Elmo helping me, I managed to finish all my piled up work within a relatively sound time frame. A long-awaited relief, as it felt as if it was a huge weight had been lifted off my shoulders. I slumped against my chair, my glazed-over eyes wandering towards the doorway. Helen kept helping me with my work ever since that night, finishing much of my workload. When I think about it, I haven't seen her around for a few days. What's this? A thin book lies next to the drawer at the foot of my desk, drawing my attention. Pick it up offhandedly. Petrel, soaring above the sea, is depicted on the cover in simple yet elegant strokes. Did I get such a book? Open it, puzzled. The title page bears the name of the book, Home of the Stormy Petrel. I browse through the subsequent pages, a number of familiar lines comes into view. Petrel who yearned to build a nest, at last grew weary amid its endless flight. Is this the story that Helen read to me that night? Yes. Flashback! The Petrel who yearned to build a nest, at last grew weary amid its endless flight. Once in the aftermath of a storm, Petrel spotted a tiny little sandpiper tied away from dampened rock crevice. Nestled within a makeshift nest of kelp and feathers, it was enjoying a moment of slumber. Such tranquility and serenity was something that the Petrel had never experienced before. That was how the Petrel decided that it, too, wanted to build itself a perfect nest. Probably one of Helen's books. She probably left it behind during one of her previous visits here. I check Helen's schedule, finding that she's currently in her room. Well then, I suppose I'll pay her a visit. Goal number 1 is to return what she misplaced. Goal number 2 is to give her some well-deserved thanks for all the care and support she gave me over the past few days. I pick her up the book and prepare to leave. An idea flashes across my mind, prompting me to hurriedly return to my room to retrieve something to bring with me. Hope she'll like this gift of mine. Yo, gifts! Knock, 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 knock. I knock on Helen's door. It opens rather quickly, revealing Helen's somewhat surprised pretty face. Oh my, it's the commander. What can I do for you? Helen, I want to be strange to discuss at the door. We're not in a rush, and it's rare for you to visit. Would you like to come in? He shifts to the side of the door, inviting me into her room. A warm, clean fragrance similar to that on Helen greets me as soon as I stepped in. Her room is incredibly clean and tidy. Mere dorm room aboard the Elmo, Helen adorned it with a wide array of soft-looking textiles and tasteful trinkets, transforming it into an exceptionally cozy abode. What prompted you to look for me, Commander? Do you remember something? You've provided me so much care and support lately, which is why I'm here to thank you today. Helen closes the door, then slowly paces towards me, finally coming to a halt when our faces are a hair's breadth away. Tilting her head at the slight angle, a mischievous smile flickers across her face. The moment proceeds to infuse the gentle glimmer of her eyes with a touch of sultry nets. Huh? So you're here to thank me. And you deliberately picked a day when I'm present in my room. Did you want to continue from where we left off that night? The tip of her finger traces across my chest as she speaks, and it moves down to the center of my chest, imparting an indeterminate, suggestive teasing. I'm under your command, and now it's just you and me in this room. I'm fine with it, you know. My face grows warm. I promptly reach into my pocket for my item, successfully capitalizing on this opportunity to take a half step back. I manage to create some distance. I quickly take out the small laminated flower bookmark from my pocket. You've been a tremendous help lately, be it in work or daily life. So, it's an ordinary bookmark, just a thin laminated plastic card, yet the content held within the plastic coat is quite unusual. A pressed flower? The bookmark contains a small blue iris flower, pressed between plastic laminate. A little blot of blue comes alive when Helen moves it under a light source. Where did you find this, Commander? You didn't seem like the type to craft intricate gifts like these. I spotted it the last time I ordered from an underground broker. Recalling that you tend to read physical books from time to time, thought you might find it useful and bought it. Alright, on the topic of books, found the storybook and wondered if it was yours. Storybook? Ah, I did lose a book of fables that I've been reading. I thought I must have dropped it somewhere during one of our emergency missions. I take out The Home of the Stormy Petrel from inside my clothes. This one? I feel like the contents are really similar to the story you told me that night. Helen looks over the book cover. An almost imperceptible ripple of emotion flits across her eyes. Indeed, this is the book. Looks like you remembered the story, Commander. Have you finished it? I haven't. I just flipped through the first few pages to confirm the contents. Anything special towards the end? It's nothing but a normal fable. Thanks for going out of your way to return it to me. My ears listen to her voice while my eyes observe the book's cover. The book's binding shows signs of age, yet it is carefully enclosed in a transparent protective cover. The edges have been smoothed and flattened, a clear indication that the owner cherishes it. There really nothing that you wanted me to notice from the book. I flip the pages on instinct. A hint of nervousness flashes across Helen's face as I open the book. She extends her hands with a smile, as if she wants to take the book back. Not really. This is just one of those common fables. My focus is on trying to find some sort of clue within the book, but I do manage to lift it up on reflex, successfully avoiding her hands just in time! Yo! Ah. For a second, our arms seem to crisscross, our movements intertwining not so gracefully. The book awkwardly flies out from my hands in a wobbly arc. Startled, I scramble to catch it before it hits the ground. I'll get it! Be careful! I attempt to stride forward, as spoiled by my failure to watch my footing. I quickly lose my balance. Helen rushes to adjust her posture mid-action, trying to position her hands to support me as I started to fall. Thus, the book miserably falls to the floor next to us. As for Helen and I, we are locked into a rather compromising position right next to it. Her back pressed against the door, and both of my palms on it, I have inadvertently trapped her between myself and the door, our faces mere instant apart. The double Kabedon! Commander. The temperature in the room seems to rise sharply. Her face, always so often at ease, is now brushed with a rosy color, her long lashes fluttering the sweltering heat. To my surprise, she slowly closes her eyes. Helen. I can feel her hot breath draw closer and closer. Yo, the interruption! My combat terminal's alarm crashes through the romantic mood at the moment most inopportune, instantly shattering the buildup. Terrible timing, Commander. Helen lightly chuckles, the previous glazed-over look disappearing from her eyes when she opens them again. I quickly stand up straight and silence the beeping combat terminal. I bend down to pick up the book from the floor. Huh? A small line of text rests upon a blank page, written in that graceful, familiar handwriting. Can the petrel, born amidst storms, really build a home that remains stable for a lifetime? Helen, what's this? She swiftly plucks the book from my hands, carefully tucking the blue flower bookmark I just gave her between the pages. The book is then closed with great care. Just some notes and thoughts I jotted down while reading it. I
Helen, you kept mentioning the concept of home back then. The terminal still needs your attention, Commander. I'll handle that emergency. I'll be heading out on a mission in a short while as well. Bruh. Helen still wears her usual composed smile as she gently escorts me out of her dorm room. Yet, I know what she doesn't allow me to finish. It doesn't let me finish the last line. It just fades out. Remind me to include that in my critique of the survey. Because we're doing the survey later. Let's do more Cat Cafe. Cat Cafe! How much more do we have? Nah, don't worry about it. Okay. Oh, it's Leva. Oh my! Commander, are you preparing today's drinks? Hello, Leva. Looking good, looking good. It seems you're handling the ingredient prep work just fine. I'm getting by. Practice makes perfect and all that. What would you like today? A ginger lemon tea, thank you. Oh, straight and to the point. Yo, it's VTuber piss! Shit, where's the milk? Okay, there we go. Oh, sweet. The ingredients never run out because I'm cheating. Understandable, have a great day. It, like, eliminates half the gameplay, but fuck it. It's fine. We can now, like, basically speed run. It's a run of speed. I show speed? Question mark? I don't even know who that is, but apparently that's like one of them Twitch streamer dudes, I guess. That's one of the reasons I don't want to go to TwitchCon, is because the greater scope of Twitch is completely foreign to me. I only do VTubers, whereas the greater scope of Twitch is everything but VTubers. like dang. Okay, that's the Cat Cafe rush. Very cool. Let's go ahead and get the management handbook. Collect our diary. Very cool. We have mastered. It's sour and spicy. Exactly what I expected. Yo, that sounds like a sick combination. I don't think I've ever had an orange chicken. The Panda Express orange chicken with spice on it is sour, sweet and spicy sour chicken. That's like the ultimate combo. Just thinking about it. Man. You have quite a talent for making drinks. Thanks for the praise. Oh yes, you like intense flavors, Leva. I'll show you what intense... Ginger lemon tea isn't something most people can handle. Taste is quite unique. Wait. I'm drinking lemon ginger tea right now. Taters, I'm drinking your wife. And unique things always draw attention, don't they? Would you like to try some, Commander? You can have some of mine. I already got some. All I can say is that it's got quite a very unique mouthfeel. I know, right? Things that are special enough to stick out in your memory. That's what drew me to it the first time I tried it. Of course, that isn't just for drinks. It applies to people, too. Oh, judging by that look on your face, you're probably thinking about someone now. Ha! Well, it is getting late, Commander. I'll make another. I'll give it to Lena. Okay, let's make another. After I try the challenge. Coffee Carnival. Ayo. Management handbook. Let's claim all of our goods and go to the cat administrator. I hardly know her. Can we buy new cats from the Meow Mart? Oh, where's my currency? Oh, it's right here. What do I want? Nana, super badass. Okay. Sweet. We have the Helen cat. We have... Who is this? Actually, who is this? I don't actually know who this is. Shit. We have China Rifle Cat. And that's it. They're including cat. Wait, this is M200! This is my wife's cat! Oh my god, it's M200. Holy crap. Very nice. Well, let's go ahead and pack up. Let's try a coffee carnival. Let's see how many times we can serve in 3 minutes and 20 seconds.
Okay, they're gonna hit me with all the specialty beverages all at once. Okay, get you, and then you want the tea, hot, ginger, lemon with a cake for some reason. You want your cold milk with those dumpling thingies. That's pretty good. Ice water with your cherry fizz, Sakura. And you wanted the good stuff. That sweet wine. You want your Longhu coffee in it. You got Springfield coming in with the milk coffee. That needs to be hot. I'm glad you could change the temperature later. Hey, that's the Lewis's drink? Okay. I didn't realize. Alright, and that's all of the regular girls. Let's get back to the front line. Oh hey, we get more! Did I go too fast? Nah. Here comes Yusuf Night. Oh wait, this is... We basically have all of the girls' drinks. The girls' drink line is real. Can we get much higher? No. That. Okay. Off. Want moo moo milk and lemon. Easy clap and Sakura egg rolls. Okay. That's I never before it would automatically give it to them. So that's there we go. Kinda slows things down if don't serve it to them right away, so. Tea, and then these nuts. Tea, water, coffee. That's an easy order. Rice, and then that. And these cakes, and then triple hot. You want one of these cakes? Yes, a tiramisu. A tiramisu, even. Yo, this infinite ingredient thing is just straight up cheating. Thanks, blowjob girl. Yo, infinite ingredient, blowjob girl when you nut but she keeps sucking? That's it! We figured it out. It all makes sense now. Okay. Then lemon coffee. Lemon coffee, that is a grapefruit Americano. That sounds exotic, actually. Like, I would never imagine that to be a real drink. Oh, hey, it's Bunny. Go here, yoink. Okay. Tea, milk, lemon. Please? Thank you. Oh boy. Milk and berry. Next is a tea, water. Longhu tea. I'm getting decent at making these, I guess. I'd like to think I'm good at this video game, but the reality is, well, it's whatever. You want that hot milk double coffee. The Springfield beverage. Oh, you didn't want... Okay. That was like the most basic ass coffee order, but to each their own. There we go. Found that algorithm. I'm surprised Quinoa didn't show up for this event. She's like all about cooking. Oh, hey, Nemesis. I find it funny that Nemesis can order a drink despite being unable to really communicate. That's pretty good, actually. The details are silly. And then you wanted tea, milk, lemon. Okay, and then this is 2 cakes and some of this. Nice. Up. Okay. I almost misclicked that one. Alright. Quinoa. Ah, that wasn't hot! No! I messed it up! I got it all wrong. This is so sad. I have failed as a barista. This is absolutely the worst. It's fine. I don't have any cats that allow me to make more mistakes, so the pressure's on now. I have to be perfect. Except, I'm not perfect. In many ways similar to Hoobastank, I'm not a perfect person. As I run over someone in a music video. Oh my god. Ah! Missed. Is hot water coffee cup. Oh yeah, that's the AA12 drink. Bunnies come back. Bunny come back. Wrong button. Bunny come back. You could blame it all on me. I was wrong because I forgot the right drink. Oh, and you want one of these. Sakura egg rolls. Why are they Sakura egg? Oh, right, because they're Sakura colored. That's. Why are they egg rolls? Those look like. They look like they're filled with cream. They should be like cream puffs or something like that. Try not to think about it too much. You get a freaking strawberry water, cherry biz fizz. Ah! Wrong button. Oh, hey, it's Nugget. Hi, Nugget. Get your milk and your berry. Okay, bye, Nugget. That. Blink. Okay. Again? Eesh. Right, you could have just. Right, these customers, they just keep coming and they don't stop 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 And I already clicked the tiramisu. Fine, I'll click it again, I guess. One of these. Hit him with one of these. Then one of them gong fu. You also want the gong fu? That's the same exact order. She literally just walked up and was all like, "Yeah, I'll just have what he's having." Easy clap. Okay. What do you? Water, cherry biz fizz with doubles. These with these nuts. These. Alright. I guess there's like a slight buffer to where it won't let me give them what they want. They're keeping the man down. They're slowing me down on purpose. This is so sad. That's the same drink twice. Say no more, fam. Oh, wait, shit. That's almost the same drink twice. What? Oh, it has to be hot. I messed it up again. I think I just took like a pretty severe penalty for that, but you know what? It's fine. I think this is the most I've ever messed up in this mode. This is so sad. The inclusion of temperature has completely changed the drink meta. So now, it's created a divide in the community, in the freaking casual drink game community. The meta will never be the same. It's the final countdown. Knowing that someday they will finish the song and include more than just that, it fills me with determination. That's the same drink as before. There we go. Ice. I've had iced coffee very few times, and while I can see the appeal if you could drink it really fast before the ice ruins it, but the ice doesn't necessarily ruin it nearly as much as ice ruins other drinks, because coffee is like part water anyways. You're just adding more water when water is already a base ingredient. Oh hey, we're serving the girls again. On the front left. Fuck, you wanted ice with that. Fuck! Sorry, Sakura. I messed it up again. Milk, and yolk. Okay. No, she wanted ice! I fucking suck at this. Oh, hey. I win. I could continue playing, but I got it all at once. Neat. Now I can buy all the cats. Oh my, you seem busy as ever, Commander. Am I interrupting anything? Not at all. What would you like to have today? Crimson Desire as usual? You know me too well. However, please add more alcohol and less honey to this one. Will the taste be too intense if you remove the sweetness? I like the thrill. compared to the undercurrents of conspiracy and intrigue. Surely the naked thrills are more worthy of being savored, don't you think? That's a very interesting perspective. It's definitely your style. You like this drink, Commander? A bit too intense for me, but it's not bad as a way to spice up an otherwise mundane life. Is that so? Seems you're not ready yet to make thrills the centerpiece of your life. That's alright. Someday, you will come to truly appreciate it, and you'll be hooked. Lady, I'm a fucking bounty hunter. Thrills are my middle name. You got that right. Seems both of us are fated to not be able to settle down for a good long time. Okay. Well, let's collect my reward. And alright, there's new cats in the Meow Mart. Let's go ahead and get see-through M200 cat. And let's set see-through M200. Very cool. What other cat can we get? Oh, greatly increases drink sale price. Yeah. Wait. Reduce prep time? So I can go fast? That's not necessary if we got price. Let's get Bullion, the China rifle cat. Okay, where do we put her? Oh, she's a mascot? Okay, very cool. But it is now time to collect my rewards again, I guess. Very cool. And now we get to do the survey. Let me go ahead and open up the survey. And first I gotta prepare the scene for it. Where is it? There we go. Alright, here we are. It is now time to do the Helen event survey. I have a week to do this, but I tried to get it done. Here we go. We're gonna do the survey and end the stream. How would you rate Anti-Parallel 1? I'm pretty satisfied with this. How do you rate the interface design? I don't like this. It's too opposite-sided from everything. And like having everything in the top right and the bottom right, as someone who's left-handed and used to being everything on the bottom, like, man, it just doesn't vibe. Music is good. Stage design was alright. I like the story a lot. The ease of use, I mean, it's okay, I guess. Reward value is good, but I enjoyed the event. I enjoyed the event. How do you rate the gameplay? Anti-Parallel 1 story? Yeah, we're good. Supply mode? Challenge mode's just fine. Fuck your heroic mode. And the Starlight Gala, I really liked. I really liked the multiple different endings and routes you can take based on how much you like a character, and seeing the other people's choices as well. That's wonderful. I hope they do more of this. What are your reasons for being satisfied with it? Well, the voice acting's nice, but I really like the characters and the lore. How did you feel about the difficulty? Heroic mode. Fuck your heroic mode. Fuck your heroic mode. How appealing are the rewards? Furniture, time-laden capsule of the soiree? Huh? Kind of unattractive, really. Those rewards are... they're alright. Have you ever participated in it? Yes. What do you think about the fun of the chaotic choices in the gameplay, such as choosing and other branches? Well, I want to pay attention to the different options. And I didn't go through and explored all the branches. I might on my own time. What do you think about the narrative and character development of the story? I really liked it. The characters are vivid. The story wasn't too fascinating, but I can feel the characters' characteristics. This is more accurate to how I really feel. What do you think about the usefulness of the soiree echoes in the gameplay, such as replaying? I review the story occasionally. I want to experience different options. I feel from a survey perspective, this is the answer I want to give. It's very practical. I want to experience different options. I think it's only fair that if you're gonna include a free event story with multiple choices, with multiple different endings, you should allow the player to go back and choose the other options. What do you think about the clarity of the guidance for the gameplay? Very clear. I figured it out at once. It was extremely, extremely clear. What did you think about the pace for unlocking the 5 segments? It was a relatively good pace. It was daily, but I mean, I do the streams weekly anyway, so it doesn't make too much. I would say it's good paced. What kind of interactive experience do special rewards like Exclusive Bias and Master of Harmony? What the hell is that? Huh? What? Yeah, I don't know about this mechanism. What the hell is this? How willing are you to participate in this? Oh, hell yeah. I just said I want you to do it again. Very willing. How satisfied are you with Helen? The artwork, mwah. The dialogue portraits are nice. The appearance and model quality, mwah. The clothing material on her dress, well, her regular thing, her breast receptor armor thing is the only thing that kind of stands out, pun intended, but it does with so many other characters as well. Skill effects are alright. Personality is nice and sweet and lovely. Skill design is nice, and she's just a good ice support. I did not get Dulce Defender. That's it. Actually, I remember what it does. Visual design, I like it. Balancing is alright, and the usefulness is alright. It has its niche. How satisfied are you with the visual presentation, the portrait art? I like the outfit. 3D modeling quality, they never miss with the dresses. The ultimate skill? It was basically that she's just raising a flag. Skill effects, I didn't realize it was different. Standby actions in the refitting room? I didn't see those. Dorm special gestures? That dance was immaculate. The costume style? Please do more dresses. Please do more blue dresses. How satisfied are you with these things that you explicitly did not get? Because I don't want it. None of these doing it for me. The most is just the glove here, but that doesn't really matter too much to me. Everything else is like, no, I'm good. I don't need any of this. How satisfied are you with Sultry Tempo? Well, I didn't get it, but I do like the presentation. I didn't get a chance to look at it. I don't have it! Wait, I did see the special gesture because it was in the trailer. Costume style, more of this, please. I do like the colors because it matches, unlike me. Exclusive and I didn't even know about that. How satisfied are you with Levitt's exclusive immersive story interactive scene? What? She has that? Huh? Where is that? Excuse me? There's a thing? Did I miss something? Fuck. Okay, I guess. I also didn't get any of these. Fucking gotcha. How satisfied are you with the Douche of Naya outfit? Hell the fuck yes, I don't even have it. How satisfied? I don't have any of these. Wait. There. Which have I obtained? None of them. Wait, no, that's not true. I got Starlit Waltz. What are the reasons you did not? Do not have the habit of pulling for outfits. And I do prefer the other one. And I didn't really want it. What are the reasons you did not purchase it? Let's see. I did not want to purchase it, but I plan to redeem this outfit with self-select voucher? No. I plan on getting this from the limited skin gacha instead of using money. I'll did the math and I'll take my chances. How satisfied are you with these optimizations? Neural Helix or Quinoa? Didn't notice. Added the fitness center. That was pretty nice. Added interludes. What? Ah! Didn't know that. Added, I don't do the boss fight. I might just spend one day doing all these boss fights. Optimize the Dreamscape function. I don't use that, surprisingly. Alright, I will definitely participate. I do not recommend this game. There was something that I really wanted to write. Please do in the dormitory archive cutscenes with the dolls. Please do not have the final message of each cutscene automatically end before I can finish reading it. It's very frustrating. Nice. Well, that's that. Thank you for coming to my deliberate censorship of me entering my year of birth to the survey. But we have submitted the survey. I win. I have girls to the front line. And with that, I'm on schedule actually. This is how much I wanted to stream. This is it. Very cool. Thank you for coming to my Girls Frontline stream. Tomorrow, I will be playing Densha Dego, that train game, with my train game controller, with hand cam. And I will be drinking for that stream tomorrow. It will be drunk train conducting. So look forward to that. That's on the menu. Who's online? Who can I raid? Rosaldia's online. How long has she been streaming? She has been streaming for 3 hours. I have a feeling she is going to be ending very soon. But as much as I like Rosaldia, raiding into a streamer that is about to end probably isn't the best. Who else is streaming? We got Grim playing League of Legends. Ew! We have Vaith playing Monster Hunter Wilds with friends. Why don't we say hi to Vaith? Why the heck not? We already raided Giddy. My options are limited. So, that's it. There's really only one option here. We could raid into Rosaldia, who's ending stream. Or we could raid into Vaith, who has been streaming for 7 hours! You know what? Rosaldia it is. Why don't we go ahead and raid Rosaldia? Because I usually never get to raid her. And it is what it is. In the meantime, thank you guys so much for coming to Girls Frontline. I had a lot of fun. And yeah, we'll say hi to Raz. She's a nice, comfy, cozy, easygoing, soft-spoken streamer. A nice reprieve from whatever the hell I've got going on. I've been following her for at least 2 years now. And I've even collabed with her once. So she's really nice. You should check her out. And with that, I'll catch you all tomorrow for some Densha de Drunk. And yeah, it is post-Wednesday, my dudes.